Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Idea Studio. I'm Dana.
I'm Jip.
And welcome back to Idea Studio's weekend live stream,
Why you have to make that sound?
where we talk about everything. Oh, yeah, everything.
Is that our section tonight?
No, hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Idea Studio. We're going to go over the happenings of the week in Bangkok. We had a crazy day today. Not crazy, but busy. Would you not say, Jim?
No, it's not busy. It's a
kinda
common
busy.
for Bangkokian. Go around city,
Up super
take
early.
a bus, take a boat, take a train,
Had
the same day.
Overall, had a great day. I mean, we went out, did a little bit of filming this morning, had some great coffee at a very cool cafe over by the river, or in a temple, I guess, technically, right?
Not by the river, but close enough, but not by the river.
Well, the temple's on the river. The Wat is on the river, and then the
But this is
cafe
in front
Yeah,
of-
the cafe's in front of the temple.
by the
but-
river, I thought you mean like
Okay, yeah,
you can touch
Yeah, we
the
couldn't.
water.
We couldn't see. Let me chop down the headroom here. We couldn't see the. We couldn't see the river, but we were next to it. The imminent threat of flooding was very real, and there was quite a few places. We took the riverboat today to get out to Pinklao, and Pinklao's pier was completely flooded. Was it not?
A little.
A little. There's like a little piece of wood you have to walk over to get there. I shot a video of Jim. Maybe I'll throw. I think I put it on Instagram. If you guys follow the Instagram for Idea Studio, check that out. I see the chat's already super active. Let me jump over and see where we're at. Oh, got some critique early from Ben about the thumbnail with you pointing. But this is actually funny. I saw this when I fired up the chat. You tried to poke Dana in the eye, but Jim was not able to poke his eye. It poked below Dana's eye, so he's pointing to where she got him. A prize will be awarded to anyone who correctly guesses the thumbnail pic. Hey, Deborah, what's going on? And Ben, hey, how's it going? Thanks for coming by. And then Maganj, what's up, brother? My red-listed, Interpol red list friend, Maganj. almost living that life. Oh, we got a video from Chris. I'm not sure what it is. Figure it out. It didn't. It's weird, on the live chat, nothing pops up for it. It just shows the partial link. Yeah, just rocking the black shirt today, and Jib's got the dang pet prick. So I was exhausted. We came home. We had lunch with Jib's family after being out all day, and we stopped at a temple because Jib needed some really close up images for some of her work. And so we brought the camera and some lights, and we're in there, and there's a tour going on, and they have a tour guide who she's explaining everything in the temple to them, and we're off in one corner taking photos of this faded image on a door with I'm holding up additional lights on the end of a selfie stick, and Jib shooting some stuff.
Get more detail is better than the photo that teacher gave me.
Yeah, but this art is super, super faded. So it's one thing to really, keep an eye on.
It's more than 100 years.
Yeah.
That temple.
And there's a few spots where you can tell that they.
No.
There's a few spots. Cold, May?
No.
Where's the hoodie? I can change the temp. I don't know. Actually, I might not be able to change.
Fan.
No, I can't. Oh, there it is. Fan is on auto, right? So I think it's already adjust to low.
Thank you.
So, yes. Oh, where was I? I forget.
Huh?
I forget where I was. What I was talking about. Oh, the image, the painting.
Yeah,
there was some
it's
spots where we could see that it was already touched up. So literally, we got home a few hours ago and I passed out. I went upstairs and I only lay down for 30 minutes, and 2.5 hours later I woke up.
Never be 30 minutes.
I was tired. And then we met Jib's family for lunch after, which was cool. See our uncle, Jib's uncle is such a cool guy. He he worked on the original civil engineering project for the Highway 4 that runs down into the south. And he's got some cool stories from that. But also, Jim's brother was there with our niece, his daughter, who's 2. And she is so afraid of me. I'm like, I'm the only white person she's ever seen, and I'm the only person with a beard she's ever seen. So she's like, if I go to like hug her, she's like pushing away, like on her dad, like stay on the other side. Very, very cute though.
So funny.
Yeah.
She will touch your beard, but you're afraid, so she used my brother's hand to touch your beard.
Yeah, she was wanting to touch my beard, and Jib was like, see, it's okay. But so Stong, our niece, grabs Job out my brother-in-law's hand and like moved it to my beard, like used his hand to touch the beard. I'm expecting an exceptional. Okay, I'll check it out. Send me the link, like on Messenger or something, Chris, so I don't have to like try to come back and find it. Oh, my neighbor Devin, what's going on, man? Guy from Bangkok.
How was yesterday? Like super rain, right?
Yeah.
How is your soil?
Oh yeah. Did you guys flood, Devin, over on your end? I mean, I'm sure earlier in the year too. Like maybe like when we got a ton of flooding, he was probably a bit flooded down there as well.
Remember the day that I have to walk in the water to go to school?
Yeah, we've had a few days where there's like 30, 40 centimeters of water.
Crazy.
But yeah, it's such a great day. Kicking around Bangkok today. Overall, like this week's been pretty uneventful, I would say. Bangkok wise, like you've had a lot of school stuff. Jib's arch nemesis from school has also quit this week, so that's a plus. She had
I don't understand that word, but I kind of feel it.
Your enemy, your worst enemy at art school. So yeah, she withdrew from the program. So that's terms of celebration. Oh, you know what was this week was Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving for me is never a big holiday. Really, for our tradition is always to order pizza. Like that's what we do. And so Jib there's a place in Bangkok. I think they were they might have been number 3 on our list or number 2. Pizza Mania. They do the New York style pepperoni cups.
And I still have it in the fridge.
Yeah, and Jib still has like 90% of the slices in the fridge. Whereas anyone who knows me,
that's 50.
I believe that any pizza is a single serving regardless of size. But Jib loves those, that New York style pepperoni, like the sort of spicy pepperoni. So she got that. And, I'm clipping here. I just realized.
And did you?
I turned Jib up, but I didn't turn myself down. So, yeah. For me, it's all about pizza, and that's my Thanksgiving. But I have a lot of friends who go to the certain restaurants that are well known for their own take on Thanksgiving. In Bangkok, Bourbon Street, probably the most popular over, and I think it's in Ekamai. And a lot of people pop over there, and they'll do Thanksgiving. And they do a whole spread. A couple of my friends did that, and then I saw on Instagram it was a 2-hour wait at one point.
Waiting?
Yeah.
To have dinner?
Thanksgiving dinner, yeah.
Why don't they book, reserve before? Because they know that it's this day.
The people who plan in advance do. They.
Yeah. Oi!
Pardon me. I had to sneeze. Wow.
I already shower.
Wow. Yeah, I passed out. Jib did a bunch of work when we got back. Showered, went out, got stuff. I was sleeping. Dead to the world. I thought I'd be asleep for 30 minutes, 3 hours.
So when he say 5 minutes, it's mean 2 hours.
Let me just say it's never 5 minutes.
And you know that you talk to me when you're sleeping.
What was I saying? Do I want to know what I was saying?
Yeah, it's fine. It's I go in to check you, and it's you open your eyes. You open your eyes.
Is this safe for the stream?
Yes, it's safe. It's you open your eyes, look at me. It's oh, I thought you wake up. It's gonna be ready for prepare for live stream.
Oh, yeah, what do we say?
And then you say it. So I asked, hey babe, how are you? And you're oh, it's good. Relax. And like I do something in your bedroom, like when I turn around, you snore. It's like what? You
Sleep,
just
sleep talking.
say words to me, and then you fall asleep and snore. It's like
Sleep
3
talking.
seconds. It's like what?
So Devin says no flooding over on his
Oh,
side.
oh,
Nice.
good.
Yeah, most years, like we've been here 5 years now,
4.
4 years, and we've only gotten like a little. Only this year we had any water buildup.
Yeah, scariest.
The new mayor's good job at. We'll talk about some of his decisions this week, but his clearly excellent job at water management. Thanksgiving in 59 years, JFK was assassinated. Yeah.
Oh, this week.
Hey, Seth, what's going on, man? Oh, Seth, so last week you mentioned about the shirts. I looked at, for some reason, Teespring pulled down the Dang Pet Prick shirts. I don't know why. I'll figure out how to get them back up. It's sort of like, I've never seen this before. It killed the actual, it made it so I can't put that item live again. So it like expired it for some reason. So I've got to probably use the graphic to rebuild it on the site. I'll get to it this week. Also, Greg asks, if Pizza Mania is number 3, what's number 2? I would say for me, number 2 is Peace Love Pizza. It's got that chewier. They do the Hawaiian that you like, but they're smaller pizzas. They're 12-inch. The crust is just chewier, more doughy. And then obviously number 1 is Pala. Like anyone who doesn't think Pala is the best pizza in Bangkok is just crazy, in my opinion. That's a 10 out of 10. Eric's crazy. Eric doesn't know anything about pizza. Let's just be honest.
He's American.
Which is sad. Very sad that he doesn't know anything about pizza. But yeah, I think to me, Pala's number 1, hands down. You know, great crust. Great crust, great, toppings, excellent sauce, but, the difference between 1 and 2 is pretty vast in my opinion. But they're also different styles, right? It's hard to judge, like the Roman style versus the round pie type of thing. Oh, Devin says his wife makes great pizza. Very interesting. Very interesting. What? Dana snoring in the wee hours? Never. When I was down in Pattaya doing a photo shoot for my buddy's weed shop, and it was actually at like this thing called Meat Fest, which basically meant there was no options for me to eat anywhere because everything was like braised beef, ribs, like nothing for me to eat. So I ended up eating I think the whole day. I drank like a couple hydration drinks and like a few packs of nuts, just to like keep the energy levels right. But
You forget dry banana?
oh yeah, no, I tried to those are like emergency food because that's like a huge hit of calories.
Keep you.
Oh no, you know what else I had though? Sephiroth pie from 7. But
So we call pie separate.
pie Sephiroth, okay. So I took a bus back from Ekamai. It's like 130 baht or something, 131, and I got the back seat on the bus. And I literally, within 2 minutes, fell asleep, and probably 2 minutes later, woke myself up because I was snoring so loud. So I snored so
Feel
loud.
sad for the person sitting next to you.
No one next to me. Everyone had their own 2 seats.
Okay.
But I was in the back row, the very back of the bus. But I snored so loud that I woke myself up and realized, oh my god!
Lucky that I didn't go with you that day.
It was so hot that day. It was a rough day.
Huh.
Hey, Andre asks, are you baked? I wish. Means a little high on the THC. No. Jib cannot partake in the edibles because she gets random drug tests at the palace.
Yeah. I don't know what they tasting that at least 3 things that I saw the kid said, but I don't know what was that.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is so
one should be met.
It's off the narcotics list, but it's still, I'm sure they still testing at the palace.
Because teacher announced in the class clearly do not use anything from that plant because it won't allow inside the wall.
Huh.
Even outside wall, yeah, you can go out and have some, but inside, still no.
Yeah, so not a big deal. I mean,
Yeah, not a big deal.
You tried some edibles before, but like if you don't use it, you don't use it. But I will say the CBD helped you a lot in
Yeah,
embroidery
it
school.
maybe help my shoulder because now my shoulder kind of bad.
I'll say Jib, like the first time Jib had, they weren't even edibles. It was a cannabis festival. I think we have the video. The video is on the channel actually. We had like the cannabis beef soup, cannabis ice cream.
Yes, and
lemon drink,
yes.
lemonade, cannabis lemonade. And I think I did have a CBD gummy as well. And Jib actually had been suffering with some finger pain and knee pain like for a couple weeks before that because just embroidery school is so physically demanding. Sit
it's
on
like
the floor.
My fingers, like because I have to pull the needle, it's like
and she was
hurt here.
I would say probably for like a week pain free.
3 days.
3 days, yeah. 3 days pain free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like knees, like fine. Like when I have to get up to go to bathroom, it's like easy. I can stand up quick. Before it's like, oh my god, I have to like stretch a little bit before I can get up. But with that, it's like wow, it's so wonderful for 3 days.
So I think it seriously impacted like inflammation for Jib. Now, I know that when I've taken too much THC edibles, I don't have that same effect. Never get edibles from my friend Eric because they're mislabeled. They're definitely not 5 milligrams.
He is missed the zero at the back, which is
Pretty
significant.
sure. Yeah. Keep an eye out. I'll probably when I get it ready, I'll throw it up on a story on IG too, Seth, so you'll be able to see it there. But yeah, a couple of days. What, Paula Pizza first prize? Yeah, no. Yeah, of course. Obviously, everyone knows Paula. The best. Fireworks and patio. Yeah, I know. Our friend Keone is down there. He wants to check out one day of fireworks. And then my buddy Mike had said he wanted to live stream it he had said he wanted to live stream the fireworks, and it was asking me about like a camera rig to like set up and be able to stream. But I guess he couldn't rent it from anywhere for whatever reason. Like he couldn't find one available. So, and I guess it's also raining as well. So, or there was rain forecast for the whole weekend. So
maybe not
tough.
there.
Well, that was apparently the weather outcast. What Mike said.
Oh.
So, like a very strong chance that no fireworks if it's raining.
So
I don't know.
need the girl to put the lemongrass upside down at that event to wipe cloud away.
Where were we that they did? Was that in when we did the Rocket Festival?
I think.
Someone talked about the lemongrass and has to be the.
That's the belief.
Has
That's
to be
not
the purest of girls.
Yes.
The unsullied.
So my niece qualified.
I think I joked because there was a bunch of teenagers around the time. I think I joked like maybe hard to find.
At that village, I believe.
Yeah.
So it has to be like my niece age.
Seth asked when's Songkran, which is time New Year. I believe April, third week of April this year.
My child, it's a fixed date. Like
is it fixed date? I thought it was lunar.
13 to 15.
I thought it changed every year. I thought it was a lunar holiday.
Who tell you?
You.
No.
13
That's
to 15.
a Chinese New Year.
Oh. 13 to 15, is that what you said, Ben?
Yes. Yeah. But it's like for the Songkran day, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the 13 because they add kind of like many days for it. It's like one of those become like a family day. So they try to like say, you should go back to hometown to meet your family every year. So that type.
I would really personally love it if, excuse me, I would love it if Songkran stayed like it's been the last couple of years, like really calm, more traditional.
Because no event.
But I know that's not going to happen because I have a strong feeling that Songkran next year is going to be just wild. Like just wild because people have been waiting for it. Oh my God! Just girlfriend's watching the stream with him. Nice.
Hey, hello,
Tell her we said
hello.
Tell her thanks for taking care of your fugitive ass.
Don't joke him like that.
No, he'll be fine. Oh, Chris is seriously. So now we need to get Uncle Craig on the stream. If Chris is baked, we get Uncle Craig on here. I know he's baked right now. High. Chris will be high AF. Is it legal in Australia?
Let's say you have kind of a weekend with guys. Just go to Uncle Craig's house.
Yeah.
Feel free to go.
That could be good. What's the legality situation in Australia, Chris? I'm like I only know what I see from like the that Border Patrol show, which convinces me that that
Maybe
Australian Border Patrol, they only pick racist people. Like it doesn't matter if you're white or like South Asian, black. Like you got to be racist against someone if you want to qualify for Border Patrol in Australia, and have a unpleasant disposition. It's just like they're so mean to people. Oh, Debbie, so CBD legal stuff, nice. Yeah, well, everything's legal now, right? THC, CBD.
Not for THC.
It's legal.
If it's over 0.2%.
Oh no, not extracts, but the flower. And then.
Actually, not.
There may be a situation where under my monitor are some oils of a slightly higher extraction. No. Maybe. It's a situation that might be.
Read Thai, and you will know.
I need to meet up with Eric for. Yeah. I think Uncle Craig's probably the hookup. But yeah, Eric, like, he tells you 5 milligrams. I'm pretty sure it's 50. Is there something specific to look for quality-wise in CBD oil? Asking because mother-in-law has, sorry to hear that. And spine has a lot of back pain. I think, so I don't know. Like, I'm not an expert, Deborah, I'll be honest. But you're in the U.S., so I think the good thing is that there's, on the states where it is legal, Deborah, like the regulations are pretty stringent with regards to like what could be CBD, what could be THC. But I mean, if she's experiencing pain, I would like from that, I would probably just go with straight THC because it definitely dulls pain, at least temporarily, when you have it. So something to think about. But yeah, let's talk about some of the projects from the governor this week, because this has got me all worked up. And like usually, like I'm not someone who's like really into politics, guys. Thai politics or American. Like I don't really care usually, especially at like national level. Like policy's usually gonna pass no matter what, and so if things are done right, you know, like it doesn't really matter. I say that, but like look at America, kind of going back to the dark ages. But like, you know, for the most part, like, and I just try to like distance myself from it. But in Bangkok, you know, the Bangkok governor race is always really interesting because there's like so many candidates that I would consider throwaway candidates, people who are like, I don't think anyone really takes seriously other than like a handful of their supporters, like people who run for that role. And like most of them you look at and you're like, what? Like when you see their platform. But there'll always be like maybe like 4 or 5 that are like solid, like people take seriously whether their ideas are good or bad.
Yes.
Right? But keep in mind, there's like 20 candidates for Bangkok governor / mayor, you know, whatever it is when you run it. So, you know, the guy who ended up winning this election, he had a bunch of ideas about flood mitigation, and I would say like the water mitigation, like the flood control, water control has been pretty bad this year. We have had an unusually rainy season though. So, and winter. But
just so you know, like the day is flood. It's not
record rain.
Not record rain. Not. It didn't break record from the last year.
Oh, real quick, I see Oliver. Hey, what's up, Oliver, out in Norway? How's things, my friend?
Is it cold there?
This Norway is always cold. Is this your wife's first winter in Norway? I don't. Oh no, she was there for Christmas last year, so definitely not her first winter. But yeah, because I remember you guys went swimming like in the ocean at Christmas or something, right? Oliver, it's crazy. But so this mayor, he had a bunch of ideas about like he's like, oh, the train is too expensive. It shouldn't be more. What do you say, 20 baht or 30 baht?
So when he run a campaign,
Yeah.
he said like 20 to 35
For the extension or for the whole thing?
for the whole. Oh, maybe he said like, so when he said, he didn't say it clear. The thing is like that, like when like they run campaign, they didn't say it all. It was like same as you read something and you have like a remark, the red alphabet, very small, kind of, you need 95 to read it.
Okay.
It's kind of hidden like that. So when he won election, people keep asking where is that 35 baht train. Like people thought it's gonna be like along the way, like end to end. As we pay like something like a 65 if it's like end to end now. So I said, oh, it's not. It has to be like 8 station something. So because like by the price or by the distance, something is like kind of 8. That's what he mentioned, if I'm not wrong. And I was like, wow, okay, and then what? And it's like with the new price that he recalculate,
It's higher.
plus something is higher than the old governor said, oh, this can be done like with this price. Now it's gonna be more.
So the
That's
other
it.
thing is, so he also just canceled one of the extensions, the Gray Line extension on the BTS, which was projected, the feasibility study had it projected to be a self-funded project. The ROI was 10 years. So they knew what the ridership was going to be and that it would pay for itself.
It will connect like other part of the city.
Yeah. And then, so he's now canceled that, saying they don't have the money. Then today we're on the train this morning going to film, and the owner, the CEO of the BTS Corporation, he's put his video from a press conference on all the video monitors in the train, talking about the new governor of Bangkok has not yet paid the invoices to the BTS. He's refusing to. And like it's like big comments, like big bold Thai text, like if you have debt, you must pay. But then he's like, don't worry, people of Bangkok, I won't shut down the BTS service. I know it's important. We'll trust that the government works this out. He's probably going to run for governor if he's putting up that type of video trash, or he's going to support someone. But then the other project he canceled. Some of you guys may be aware of the Cheongdong Canal Park. Won an award for urban livability from the UN. It's a beautiful design. It was supposed to be, I believe, 8 kilometers in total, babe, or 7?
Something, yeah, 8.
7 or 8 kilometers total.
Because it has to connect to Lumpini Park.
Yeah. And so he's now, and also, and like, if you think about this project, no doubt this is an expensive project labor-wise, construction-wise, because it is quite intensive. But just the increase in tax revenue from the shops along that park would probably benefit the city immensely, because you're really turning a piece of the city that doesn't have much, like that stretch doesn't really have much nightlife, right? Like anything after lunchtime is probably dead there. Like a couple
because
shops.
it's office.
Yeah, it's all office. But now this park completely has, just the section that's done has completely transformed that area.
Imagine you take train to Cheongdong station and you just walk from there, connect to the park in the middle of the road, which is in the night, like evening time, not going to be like tons of traffic, and then you just walk along canal.
Like
It would be great.
Cheongdong to, what is it, St. Louis there? Between
No.
Saladang and St. Louis, like that stretch of the train is where the park is
But the
supposed to be.
canal is like Cheongdong and straight up on, along the road, which is not the same direction as the train.
Yeah.
It's not under the train.
No, but like for that stretch though, is like it would have been there. There's just like there's nothing for most of the day there, and this park has added so much. I think the financial benefit to the city long term would have been so worth it. And now he's canceled this project. Like
This is the reason why you should learn how to read Thai. Then you can find more interesting news by yourself.
So yeah, very frustrated with some of this project. Oh, I see a super chat from Norwegian Kroner 55. I think that's, I don't know what 55 kroner is. I'm going to assume it's like $5 at least. I'll Google it later, but we are doing a giveaway. We're doing a fundraiser / giveaway, Oliver. So I got to put one entry for you. I'll figure out, actually, I'm not going to put one entry. What I'm going to do is put 55 kroner and figure out how many entries, because it's one entry per 5 USD. And the winner gets a original piece of Thai art by Jib. And all of the money that we raise for it is going to help the Hill Tribe project. I like that it's Noak, like 55 birds.
Oh.
No, 55 birds. Kroner. All right. So thank you, Oliver, man. You're the man. Also, yeah. So I given him a hard time because he was drinking the K. He posted a photo on Instagram of the K cups.
What K cup?
The coffee cups, the ones Bev likes to drink.
Oh.
And I was like, that's not real coffee, Oliver. Oh yeah, $5. Oh yeah, so just over 5. So one entry, Oliver. Thank you, man. So yeah, so I was like, that's not real coffee. And. Oh, cute. Oh, so this is...
she's doing now.
Can I show this?
Yeah. She's doing now for what? Like,
this is our niece that we met up with today, guys. Let's see if I can get...
2 years, 4 months?
2 years, 4 months. 28 months old.
Oh.
Little Nong Stang. Oh, I see Kione popped in. Kione, what's up, brother? Fire vessel. Oh, nice. It was insane. Looking forward to nice. You getting good photos with that damn camera of yours? See, I saw a few other people pop up. I want to. I see Apavera. Andre says, "Do you know what jib means in American street slang?" I would say
mean?
Jib definitely. I don't even know what it means. Jib. What's jib?
What?
I don't know what it would be in slang. So I would say no. If I don't know, she definitely doesn't know. My doctor says I'm way overdue for the beginning THC 30 plus to relaxing. Love the perspective. Oh, you're just sneaking in from 30 seconds. Hey, man. Thanks, Oliver. Have a good day at work, dude. Yeah, dude, American politics. Yeah, like I don't even want to. Last time I talked about it out here, like people were a little crazy in the chat. So it's not my thing. It's not my thing either. I don't follow. I don't live in America. Here's my thinking. Like, I'm okay with foreign. Like a lot of people say, like, oh, don't have opinions about like other countries' politics, but American politics impacts the whole world. So very easy to have an opinion on it. I don't want to. I live here. Like, let me focus on where I live. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Greg is an expert, Deborah, so listen to him. Full spectrum products, preferably with both CBD and THC, from a quality company. It will likely be on the more expensive end of the cannabis medical. Yeah, so Greg is a legit expert on this. Like, I don't know anyone more knowledgeable, Deborah, so definitely listen to what he has to say. It's always cold. Yes, definitely winter now. 1 degree. -1 degree.
So that means if I
always weather.
If I make coffee, I put it outside, wait a bit, it will turn to be like
ice.
Ice.
Ice. So like I said, they went swimming in the ocean last winter. Like there was snow. They were in the sauna, like on the ocean, and they jump in the water.
It's cold.
It's his wife, who's Thai. She just dumps in. She's swimming like no problem.
What?
Oliver jumped in and ran out, went back to the sauna.
How can she tolerate that?
Like a boss. Like it didn't even bother her.
Wow.
Yeah. And like I remember because like she had just got there, so she's not like used to the cold.
Wow.
And he's like, Oliver went in and got out. He's like, I need the rope.
Oh.
I would have been with Oliver. I might not have left the sauna.
I can't even take off my clothes and jump into water with that like cold, you know.
So Andre, yeah, this is actually the subject of an upcoming video that I'll be finished filming in January probably. or maybe February that I'm working on. There are parts of Bangkok that are incredibly not even unfriendly is not the right word. There are parts of Bangkok that are incredibly hostile to pedestrians. I think that's the better word than unfriendly. Would you agree?
So remember the one on the main road?
Check.
That's like what you call like the game, the one with the bomb under.
Yeah.
What do you call it? What a game? Like old computer one. Like you click and then
Pitfall,
you find a bomb.
Oh yeah. Minesweeper. Yeah. Yeah, like unfriendly is not even the right word for some areas, Andre, but there are definitely areas that are incredibly pedestrian friendly. That park, the canal park, was one of those areas, or will be one of those areas when they finish whatever they're doing. And there's other ecological aspects to that project as well. We talked about a lot of that water. They've added filters and aeration to store the water there, so they don't have to pump groundwater for the Lumpini. So they water the grass at Lumpini with that canal water.
So they kind of treat the water before they reuse it.
Yeah, so I saw Chris, man, thank you, dude. Screw buy me a coffee via VPN, have some bucks for me. Awesome. So enter you for 2 as well there, Chris. 10 Aussie. Oh, after we talk about some of these projects, 2 more entries for Chris. Yeah, I think the buy me a coffee is pretty done. Like they seem to really be struggling. And actually, there's another site called Ko-fi, but I signed up for it. It's KO-FI.
Okay.
But we'll figure something else out in the future for you guys who want to support us. But I think we're actually talking about doing a Patreon, but we're trying to still figure out like some of the aspects to it. So after we launch the Ghost Tower video, we'll probably put some more time into that. Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. Don't want you using the VPN when you're baked. Don't get baked in VPN. I think Joe's getting the lead with the most entries now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, Chris may tie him, I think. We'll see. Let's see. So the friendliness of pedestrian life is definitely interesting here. Like I said, certain areas, Siam Square, when they close it down on the weekend, so no cars can go through.
Inside?
Inside.
Yes.
Really
nice.
Great area, but Monday to Friday, it's dangerous.
Inside Siam, not that bad, so you have to wait a bit to cross. So.
But Saturday, Sunday, when they close it, it's pretty wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
And but again, like no one lives in Siam Square. Like a couple students from Chula live down. They're not even in Siam Square. They live at Samyan. Yeah.
So they have like condo on the midtown.
Yeah, and then another one across the street.
Chamturi resident. That's very expensive one. Like 10 million minimum.
Yeah, minimum. Back in the day, probably 10 million minimum. So, because that's older, right?
Oh.
Yeah. Looks nice though.
It's like luxury condo for like rich family who can buy for the lease, long lease.
Oh, that's right.
Because
It's a weird land lease, right? Because of royal property.
It belongs to Jula property.
But also, it's part of the royal land management, right?
No.
Oh no.
Jula run it
outright. Okay. But yeah, so overall, the pedestrianness of the city in a lot of areas is questionable. When we make the video in January, it'll highlight a lot of those.
And you will see like the cart that are cooking with the stove.
Yeah, hot oil
that you have to walk close or walk past because there is no other way unless you walk on the street. And then there will be motorcycle.
Oh, for sure.
The other day I almost get one behind me. I don't know there's a motorcycle behind me because I'm on the footpath.
Talking about motorcycle, next week, the 4th episode in the BTS series will drop from BTS Sinakaran. And there's a section where we're on a path with no railing in the middle of a klong, right? So there's like, you could fall off both ways and end up in the water. And we had to step off of the path into like one of the little walkways because a motorcycle was coming head on this path. And that's actually in the video.
Yeah, that's fine because that one, like, people ride to their house.
But I'm just saying, like, how narrow that was, and that if you went either way, like a couple inches, you're off. And it's not a straight line. It's like got some twisties to it.
You have to have skill to live there.
I think balls is the right term. You need balls. Oh, nice. I'll check the Instagram after. You missed the beginning of the stream, Keone. I was sleeping all afternoon, so I haven't been on the IG. Speed amphetamines. I went to high school with a sweet. Oh, Jib means Jib Jen, and you got guess why. So really, I didn't know Jib meant is like yaba. So I had no idea, Andre, that was a nickname for that. We called, when I was in high school in the 90s, we called it ice and crystal were the two things we called that.
Oh, Grandpa, you're too old for that.
Oh, nice, Ben. Australia won their football game. Nice. Out in Qatar.
Soccer. Oh, okay.
World Cup, yeah.
World Cup, yeah. It's a big thing here.
Yeah. Now, America was supposed to play England, right? I don't know if they played yet. They won.
America knows soccer too?
America is best at everything. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they have not
okay,
very...
Okay, try to beat me at badminton and then you say that.
American soccer is not great compared to like Europe or South America. But have a team. Okay. Actually, usually the American women's team is much more competitive than the men's team. I thought like you
don't care about like no soccer.
If there's a sport we can use to dominate other countries, we do it. No, but the women's team is much more competitive.
Beat Thailand for badminton, and then you say...
What? No, Ensign didn't play badminton, right? What did he play?
Sport?
Racquetball, yeah.
Oh, racket, okay.
Yeah, him and his brother was world champion. And he was like, I wasn't that good. I was only ranked number 5. What about, you started your OnlyFans account, Greg? Huh? Nice. Love Jib walking over the water on us. Yeah. Yeah, so that was literally, that's at the pier. We took the boat. So actually what happened this morning, we went to film. I needed to like get some better audio for some scenes. And afterwards, we knew we were going to go to this cafe. They opened at 8, and so we were there, like, I think 8:10. Oh. Like, we walked over, and they make really good coffee, good cake. Jib got to have lemon poppy seed for the first time. That ganache cake you had last time, though, looked amazing. Lemon ganache.
It's good, too.
And then their coffee's good, and it's okay price, and nice art in the cafe. But Jam was supposed to meet us there, like, 9 o'clock. So, like...
No, she said she's going to leave here at 9.
Oh, leave at 9. And so at 10 o'clock, Jib realized she just left.
Just at the main road.
So we jumped on. We're like, all right, she can meet us at the temple. And so we jumped on the boat. And I would say even at the Thaksin Pier, Thaksin, even at that pier, the water was definitely choppy and like high. And so we got to Pink Lao. And it was like they had like boards laid out so you had to walk over.
Yeah, because you cannot walk on like the path.
Yeah, but
actually in my primary school, it's like that every year.
Really?
Because it's next to a canal.
Oh.
You see when we crossed the bridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of the canals that we crossed over today, the water was up over the edge of the canal.
That's
that's yours?
One side is a temple and the other side is my old school.
The school that grooms you to marry successful men?
No. At that school, I just know how to write and read English, but I don't know how to speak.
Jiv always jokes with me that her high school like was well known to groom like successful wives of successful men. Yeah. I was like, oh, so it was very good experience for you. Then it worked. And
like teacher very strict for manner.
Yeah.
Like know how to like act in like a proper way.
0-0 England versus US. Okay, so tie. Not bad.
So I think I made my teacher disappoint.
Qatar, Qatar,
Qatar.
Qatar.
Thai call it Qatar.
And the land of FIFA corruption. Aussie nickname King. Seth, Meth, Breaking Bad, BB, King. Nice.
What?
Oh, so let's talk. Yeah, this is a great video. I saw like a bunch of you guys saw it on Instagram. This Australian comedian. I guess he lives in the U.S. But he put a video of like how you get your like Australian nickname, and so what he said the basics were like it was like just add a Aza or a Waza to the first letter, or an E, like Tom Hanks could be Hanksy, right? Chris Hemsworth is Hemsy, right? So I could be like, so someone wrote me and said like mine could be Dano, like just add an O to the end, but I think it could be Danza too, or Daza.
Ah,
Right?
weird.
But then he said also my name could be, he's like the high level Australian nickname for me could be Red, because Blue would be Bluey, but Bluey is what you call a redhead, so they would call me a redhead. They'd just call me
Too
Red.
complicated.
I think this is absolutely fascinating. I love I love the Australian, I love Australian slang in general, but the Australian nickname is like, mwah. I don't know if you guys watch Chris's top 25 list. Today he did a shot of Vegemite on the video. Because Australia was his number 4 watch country. Yeah. Patreon, OnlyFans, same.
No.
Same, but different. The only jib I knew is the... Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. The only jib I knew is the sail from the prow to the mast. Oh, I'll tell you, yeah, jib is a sail, right? Is it a sail or... You said it's a sail, so you know sailing more than me. But I thought jib was a rope. Oh, it's also in camera world, right? It's a crane. A jib is a manual crane in the camera world. In the movie world. Because I mean, I've been on set, and they're like, hey, get the jib. I'm like, oh, jib's here.
No, not this jib.
Or if you're in Thailand as well, Jib is an IT company, like an electronics store.
I think they call themselves JIB.
Oh, do they call it JIB?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Vegemite too, man. It's so good. Vegemite's the best. There's like a cracker they sell here that's like a knockoff of Ritz. It's like still buttery. It's called Rosie, I think it's called. It's like I think it's better than Ritz, and it's like half the price. And that with some Vegemite, mwah, perfection. Yeah, for sure.
One.
Mock, but a Roy. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's like there's definitely like something about Vegemite that like once you get used to it, it's really just a pleasant flavor. Like the first couple times you try it are rough, but no. But yeah, the Aussie nicknames. We gotta get an Aussie nickname for Jib. What would be would it just be Jibza, or can we come up with like a high level Aussie nickname for Jib?
Huh?
I need my Aussie Idea Studio community to come through for us on this. Damn, now I'm craving Ritz. No, I'm telling you, man, the Ritz with the Vegemite, man, so good. I might walk over to Little C after this and get like some Rosie crackers after the stream. Yeah, guys, the other thing, I think we're only gonna do like an hour stream tonight because we gotta get a bunch of the photo stuff and video stuff done. Plus, like Jib's still exhausted because she hasn't rested yet, and the titanium power can only go so far.
Kind of wake up now and have to.
In Australia,
paint
Jib
it.
is a rock star.
Huh? What? Rockstar?
We need a proper Jibbo. Yeah, see, it could be Jibbo. Jibbo's a bit weird. Like I think, like so that's the O. Just adding the O is like the low level Aussie name according to the video, right? So we need a high level nickname for Jib. Like if my high level name is Red, which I think I like Daza. Like Daza, I think is a good one. Because Bluey's kind of weird, But then if Bluey turns into red, because Bluey is what you call a redhead, then it's okay. But I think there was a few. The same guy made another video of like some of the funny ones that people posted, and the way it sort of like progressed. And one of them was these two Australian kids used to call their uncle Legend, right? And then but somehow it got shortened to Leg End, and then they just started calling him Foot. So the guy's nickname was Foot, based off of Legend.
Oh my god! I don't know that you have this type of thing in like Western world too, because for Thai, like especially for boys, they do this in school. They change their friend's nickname to something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like my brother, his nickname is Job, right?
Okay, yeah, job, yeah. Employment. We should call your brother Employment.
See? That's what friend gonna do in school. But I mean like they're gonna make a joke of like how you look or what you did that remarkable.
So what is Job's real name? I don't even know.
Potipong.
Potipong. So Potipong, his nickname is Job, but we should call him Employment because it's a job. Actually, so my sister-in-law, his wife, what's her real name?
Warissa.
Warissa. Her nickname is Oat, but I always call her Oatmeal. Right? Because she looks like a bowl of oatmeal.
Job call her cow oat.
Cow Oat.
Because how we call oatmeal here, cow oat.
Oh, Cow Oat, yeah. Yeah, she's great. She's like one of the nicest people. Oat. But yeah, I always call her Oatmeal, but now I'll call her Cow Oat, since that's how you call oatmeal here.
No, that's for Job, nah.
Oh, that's like his personal name, so Oatmeal.
No, but I think it's like because her Facebook, like she typed that for the name too.
Okay. Cow Oat. Oh, I can call her that then if it's on Facebook. So Devin recommends Jibster. Greg recommends Jibbers McJib. Seth likes Dano and Jibby.
Okay.
When you say them together, that's actually not bad. Dano and Jibby. But my only issue with Dano is like it sounds more like Dan than Dana, right? So it's like instead of like, I guess you could say it as Dano, but it looks like Dano. Dano sounds better than Dano, but yeah, Jibby's not bad. Jibby.
Some of my friends call me that.
Oh yeah. Vegemite rules. You should still have enough Vegemite to keep you going. Oh yeah, no, we're good through 2024 maybe. I think I'm on the half of the second bottle I opened, not including the spread that you sent me, Chris. So the spread is almost done because it's just so damn easy. But it's so good. Gotta go long drive today. Bagging rice tomorrow. Oh wow! Yeah, send me some pics of you bagging rice, Keone. And you're back on the 30th, right? Nice. Yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, so Cessa, yeah, say it like Dano. Dano. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So Dano's not bad. Dano and Jibby. Maybe we change the channel name from Idea Studio to Dano and Jibby. No, not gonna do that. But maybe that'll be like we should make like a little like a mini series on the channel, like Dano and Jibby Adventures, and like just do Australian stuff.
Like what?
I have no idea. We'll have to figure out what Australian, what we can do in Bangkok that's like very Australian. So guys, let us know like what Australian activities we can do. Maybe we'll go to events at the Australian Embassy.
I mean rugby?
Maybe. Aussie rules footy.
What?
Exactly. All right, guys. I think we're gonna wrap it up. This is like a short stream this weekend, but like I said we're out filming and taking shots, and I
have to paint.
And I know Jib's exhausted, so I don't want to keep her too long. Thanks for rocking with us. Love you guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you next week. Oh, keep an eye out this week. The next video will drop from the BTS series, which is Sinakarin, which is awesome. It goes into military conflict between France and Thailand. We visit a naval base, and lots of dogs for Jim.
I hate that episode.
All right, guys, thank you so much, and we will see you next time.